Jimmy, first race day right on YING Resilience, but if that trial on the all-weather is anything to go by, the surface looks good.
Yeah, I think the surface will definitely suit him, for sure. He's a horse that previously played up a little bit in the barriers, but we got him past at the trials, and yeah, he really enjoyed that surface on the all-weather. We've drawn a very good barrier, which is helpful, barrier 3. And yeah, if he can race like his trial, I think he's going to take a lot of beating.
Was the intention to really give him that good hit out in that trial?
Not really, to be honest. He did it all under his own steam, to be honest. He feels like quite a forward sort of a horse. He jumped and really was running through the bridle with me nicely, but he was in a good rhythm. But I couldn't have gone much slower, to be honest, anyway. But it was a good hit out for him. That was over, nearing on 3 weeks ago now, so 2.5 weeks ago. So that was a good hit out, setting him up beautifully for this race today.
A couple of rides at track work since then. Have you been happy with them too?
Yeah, I've sat on him track work. He's just a beautiful horse to ride. He canters around lovely and he does his work nicely. So, yeah, very excited.
Ricky, bit of talk about this horse blazing Wukong. He's impressed plenty at the trials, but what about the trainer?
Well, he is a pretty straightforward sort of a horse, and he have done, I believe he had 4 trials before he's having his first start, and all of his trials been promising. The feedback from this horse is positive. Yeah.
All of his trials have been up at Chung Fa. Was that always the plan, to leave him up there as long as possible?
Not really always the plan, but I think the youngster like him, was a lot of my youngsters, I sent them up to Chung Fa, a lot long after they arrive.
And he's arrived back from Chung Fa in good condition?
Yes, I just saw him this morning. He was back yesterday. I saw him this morning. He's just as good as gold. He's forward and good temperament.
Barrier number 8, what tactics would you like to see ideally if you could have your choice?
I'm going to leave it to the jockey. Depends on how quick they go at the beginning. Maybe be up in a positive position, or take a seat, or either what he led before in his trial in Chung Fa, or either way, or he can be up there leading. So, but I don't want to force him. I don't want to tie him down over any of the riding instruction for the young horse.
Just seen Voyage Bubble trial here at Sha Tin this morning. He took a long time to pull up. He must be feeling good.
Yeah, that was my idea. I asked him to pull up further, up to 800, because it's a long trip. 2004 is coming up for him. He needed that badly.
Did you change much with his training regime going to 2,400 for the first time?
Yes, slightly. Yeah, we don't want to train for speed. We put in a bit more stamina for this horse. And
between now and next week, just keep things simple with him?
Yes, and again, we know the horse inside out. That after this trial, we just keep him as happy as possible and keep him taking over until on the race day.
Ellis Solid SHALAA's come back from a spell in really good form.
Yeah, the horse feel really well in the moment. Charles well last week, and horse was fit, and he just up to class 3, and I think this race was some pace in the race, and he doesn't jump really well in the race, so I think the pace can help him. I'm sure he can give me a strong finish.
Is that the key to him, even with those slow starts? Just let him settle, ride him back and finish over the top of them?
Yes, but I hope he can jump better this week, and I hope can give him maybe midfield position.
You mentioned you were happy with the trial. You've also ridden him in track work. Has that been good?
Yeah, he feel good. Yeah, I'm very happy on him.
Francis, Module Construction. He must be one of the most consistent horses in the stable, is he?
Yes, he is. Just depends on his leg problem. Honestly, you can see his past form is quite honest.
He's missed a top 4 spot once in so many starts. Not many horses have a record like that. He must have a wonderful attitude.
Yeah, he is, and now he's even everything is stable, and his condition also keep very good.
He's a horse that never has any good luck with the barriers either. Another wide draw this week.
Yes, I don't know. It all depends on the draw. So, yeah.
Would you like to see him go forward again and use that gate speed like last time?
Yeah, I think so. That's him.
And he's trained on well since that last start?
Yeah, he can hold his form.
He had his last gallop yesterday morning under Lyle. Was Lyle happy with his track work?
Yeah, we're happy. Even the jockey said he's good.